Hey fam, welcome back. I don't know if you all are ready to hear this or if you have heard this already. Excuse the noise in the background. As you guys do know, I do live in a city, so it is a school hour and there's a lot of movement going on right now. Yes, so if you have not heard, how there will be blood explains the crumbling global economy. So before we start reading, you guys, make sure you guys like the video, comment midway or, towards the end, whatever your thoughts are on this article. We're going to be reading, some parts of this article here that I just came across, you guys. Go ahead and consider subscribing if you're new here. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. You all are amazing. But this, during times like this, a lot of people find it hard to find happiness, to be happy. But honestly, it is not that hard. It is really not. So we're going to quickly, it's so cold up here today. Go ahead and, just reading some of this stuff here. The article will be pinned in a comment down below if any of you are interested in reading the full article. So, you guys, inflation in the U.S. is the worst it's been in 40 years. The view from beyond our bodies, however, have largely been even bleaker. So bad that the American economy is now viewed as an inviolable bastion of strength, aiming a collapsing global system. Last week, the reality became more apparent after new UK Prime Minister Liz Truss unveiled a budget proposal that, during normal times, would have been unremarkably conservative, but instead triggered a deep sell-off in the British pound, nearly triggered a Lehman Brothers-like domino effect, and compelled the International Monetary Fund to regard the United Kingdom like a struggling third world economy. People been saying, we've been seeing actually, I'm not going to even just say the United States, like they said globally, how the economy is struggling. It's definitely being crippled. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And a lot of people still don't, they still don't believe what's happening. Even with little reports like this, that's blatantly is just being put out there, like I keep saying this, everything is happening right in front of our faces. They don't care anymore. It's either you're gonna see it or you're not gonna see what's happening. So to get a better understanding of what's happening at a structural level, I spoke with Brent Johnson, the CEO of the financial advisory from Santiago Capital, who laid out the problems in the global economy years ago with his dollar milkshake theory. The core of his thesis has been that the U.S. financial system strengths, especially the value of the dollar against other currencies. So it's like the U.S. dollar has the weakest, it's the weakest currency, can end up hurting the rest of the world and may end up eventually making things even worse domestically. And another commonly used metaphor for this idea, the dollar gets so strong that it becomes a financial wrecking ball, smashing overseas economies large and small. Over the recent weeks and months, the greenback has strengthened enormously against all the world's other major currencies. From the pound and the euro to the Japanese yen and Chinese yuan, creating an increasing amount of chaos in financial markets, with Great Britain at the top of the list. Johnson, who thinks in real time about financial news on Twitter, walked us through the logic that led him to predict these events and what he sees happening next. So what do you guys think is going to happen next? I heard a lot of people screaming at the dollar, the dollar, don't mind me, y'all, that the dollar is losing its value fast, like really fast. So do you guys think that the dollar is finally going to actually lose its value soon? Like sooner than later, like it's definitely happening? Leave your thoughts about that in the comments down below. I'm just going to jump down here and read this part here. So it says, you call the scenario of the dollar rising in value while other currencies decline the dollar milkshake. Why a milkshake of all things? And There Will Be Blood, there's a scene in the movie where the oil baron is negotiating with one of his neighbors. Hold on, y'all. With one of his neighbors. The neighbor is trying to convince the oil baron to buy his land in order to get the oil that's underneath it. And Daniel Day-Lewis, who is the oil baron, says, I don't need to buy your land. All I have to do is stick a straw down into the ground and I drink your milkshake. When I saw that, I said, oh my God, that's a perfect way to describe what I believe will play out with currencies in the global economy. So if you guys don't get that, I'm going to read this one section over again. I'm not going to leave my opinion of what I think because it's saying exactly what it means. So the person says, I don't need to buy your land. All I have to do is stick a straw down into the ground and I drink your milkshake. This person says, when I saw that, I said, oh my God, that's a perfect way to describe what I believe will play out with currencies in the global economy. What do you guys think about that? This person is going to stick the straw in this person's land and take the oil. Basically, they're going to take the person's milkshake. There's no need to buy. You don't have to go buy it when you could simply just take it, basically. So that's what they're saying, what's going to happen, what's going to play out. We've been through this before, way back in time. And to actually live during this lifetime to see everything happening all over again, I'm not going to say it's sad. I'm going to say it's amazing because I believe that we was all here to be witnesses of everything that's going on now, because if not, why would we be here? And it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and leave this article in the pinned comment. Like I said, make sure y'all check that out in full. And There Will Be Blood. Is that like a story? I got to look into that to see if they got like a video, or is it just a story or something like that, because I actually want to see it now or read it now. I want to see the whole thing or read the whole thing now. If you guys like this video, this is just a quick little article. We do walkthroughs through stores to continue to raise... Stop beeping that horn like that. Continue to raise awareness of these food shortages, hoping that more people would go out there and stock up and wake up. And let them know that it's real. If you're not seeing food shortages and supply shortages, because it's not just about food, it's about everything, your everyday items. Like if you have sick children, the sick elderly, or just, sickly people involved, medication is at a shortage too. Tools that you probably need, medical supplies that you probably will need, those are at a shortage too. It's a lot of things that's going on that could possibly affect your everyday life. So we're going to continue to raise awareness, and I'm going to continue to show you guys what's going on over here in New Jersey while reporting these articles here and there as well. There's a lot of things that I don't talk about on this channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and email me just in case I'm not up to date on some things, because there's way too much going on in the world. So it's just to keep up with it all. But I am aware of a lot of things. I just don't have the time to actually talk about it, on here. So it is what it is. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, and drop a comment of your thoughts down below. I am ready for them. And like I said, go ahead and subscribe if you have not by now. Turn your notification bell on so you do know when I upload this article. I actually like this article. I really do. Yes. So it's about that time for y'all to say it. So y'all get ready, position yourself straight up and say, stay prepped, stay blessed, and stay safe, and remain beautiful queens and kings. This is Shauna from Moments with Us, and I am officially out of here. Until next time, peace.
Drain dry. I'm so sorry. If